watching WKYT News at noon.
Good afternoon. Bill Bryant and Barbara Bailey reporting for WKYT. We're approaching 12:30 and dozens of people are out looking for a missing Southern Kentucky woman today.
The family of Whitney Copley organized the search and many responded. The effort is taking place on the Russell-Casey County line. WKYT's Phil Pendleton is there with our top story at 12:30.
24-year-old Whitley Copley was last seen on September 30th, and now today a lot of people are gathered here on the Casey-Russell County line in attempts to find her or at least any evidence of her. Now, some relatives told me that they have found some of the missing woman's clothing and evidence of drug use in the area, but they think that those items have been here for some time. But they've had no other sign of the woman. Copley was last seen after she told one of her sisters she was going out, but has not been seen since. That was well over a month ago. Relatives say that she has never been gone this long before. Her sisters tell me they organized a massive search today, and dozens have answered that call. They say they received permission from the property owner to go over this land. They found some of the clothes in a shed next to a trailer. Now, Kentucky State Police are here as well. In addition to members of the Russell County Search and Rescue Squad, they say they were here at request of the family, and they say again the family is the one that organized this search effort. In Casey County, Phil Pendleton, WKYT.
Thank you, Phil. And state police say they have received tips about sightings of Copley, but those tips have not been confirmed. School is out in Lincoln County today because of a threat. Graffiti, including a message reading, quote, "You getting shot down Monday," was found outside Crab Orchard Elementary. Since it was so specific, Lincoln County school officials decided to cancel classes today.
Hard to say, we're going to go ahead and have school, because then if something happened, you would be very regretful. Our students' safety and our staff safety is always.
Now, someone also left a message on a dentist office reading, "City Hall, November 2nd, 5:30, boom." Police have increased security at the building and will make sure it's empty at 5:30 tonight. Police don't think the threats are connected.
A semi-driver died last night while trying to help another driver. The Laurel County coroner says a car hit the back of 46-year-old Pavel Zerko's semi last night on I-75 in Laurel County. And we're told a car hit him when he got out to help the driver. No other information about the crash has been released at this point. And we're tracking the search into a shooting in Lexington from early today. It happened around 1 o'clock this morning on North Limestone between Loudon Avenue and New Circle Road. Police have told the Herald Leader that two people living in a home got into a fight before a woman shot a man in the stomach. So far, no charges have been filed. The two major party candidates for governor are crisscrossing the Commonwealth today, the day before the Kentucky election. Republican Matt Bevin started out his day in Louisville, where he received support from U.S. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell. He also held a rally at Bluegrass Airport in Lexington. And Democrat Jack Conway met voters at Wild Eggs in Lexington early today before heading off to other stops. Conway leads Bevin in the latest WKYT Bluegrass poll by 5 points. Republican presidential candidates began complaining about their last debate even while the debate was still going on.
Now they want to do something about the so-called gotcha questions from the moderators. Craig Boswell has details from Washington.
Job interview.
Republican presidential hopefuls say they don't want to see another debate like the one CNBC conducted last week.
I think there's general agreement that the last debate was a farce and that something needs to be done about it.
Sunday night, aides for nearly every campaign gathered in an Alexandria, Virginia hotel to seize more control of the debates.
We're going to take a greater role in negotiating with the networks on format.
The campaigns will now deal directly with TV broadcasters to negotiate formats. The Republican National Committee will still handle the logistics. Each candidate will get a minimum 30-second opening and closing statement. And there will be an equal number of questions for each candidate, not an equal amount of time.
Campaigns have been able, should be able to get information about the details of the debate far sooner than they have so far this cycle.
Negotiating with 15 different campaigns can be tough, and not everyone's going to agree.
No committee gets to make a decision. Let the chairman of the RNC negotiate with the networks on this behalf.
But as Ben Carson's manager points out, not all campaigns are created equal.
A couple of us are the ones that are generating the ratings.
for these debates. So if we don't come, that's a big bargaining chip.
Carson, who is now leading in the latest CBS News national poll, announced he raised $10 million last month. Craig Boswell, CBS News, Washington.
Now, only Carly Fiorina's campaign was not represented at the Sunday night meeting. Dozens of race fans were at Keeneland this morning to help send American Pharoah to his new home. The Triple Crown winner added the Breeders' Cup Classic to his list of impressive wins on Saturday. His trainer, Bob Baffert, helped walk American Pharoah from his stable to his trailer this morning. An escort led the horse to his new home at Ashford Stud, where he'll spend the next year as a stud.
Okay, off to his retirement. Good to have you here with us. A new study is comparing what is worse for your mood, getting interrupted during your sleep or not getting enough of it at all.
Danielle Nottingham has details in this Better Living report.
Waking up several times throughout the night is more detrimental to your mood than getting the same shortened amount of sleep without interruption. That's according to a study from Johns Hopkins medicine researchers. They tracked more than 60 healthy men and women who were randomly subjected to either 8 forced awakenings a night, delayed bedtimes, or uninterrupted sleep. Researchers found participants who were disrupted throughout the night reported the most negative moods. A new study finds eating a diet rich in soy protein and the plant hormone isoflavone can protect menopausal women from bone weakening and osteoporosis. Researchers in the UK gave 200 women either a soy protein supplement or a soy protein supplement with isoflavones for 6 months. The women assigned both had a slower rate of bone loss. Vitamin D could help lower your risk of heart disease, according to a new study out of Scotland. Researchers studied a small group of adults and found those who took vitamin D supplements had lower blood pressure, lower levels of the stress hormone cortisol, and the ability to exercise longer. Those are some of today's top health stories. Danielle Nottingham, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Well, a well-known actress comes back to her roots for a Star-Spangled Celebration in Maysville this week.
We're talking with Laura Bell Bundy next.
And we're looking across the way, 60s this afternoon, and also looking at rain down toward the far southeastern zones. It doesn't really cover a large portion of our area, but does it increase? I'll have that coming up next.